So shooters and reloaders out there, Fortune Cookie 45 LC coming to you in Hot Lead Zone. And in this video, I'd like to show you what you can expect when you shoot powder coated bullets at the range or out in the field, and you shoot a number of rounds. In this case, 50 rounds of powder coated bullets that span from light loads to full 44 special Keith loads. So let's look at this one first, the Model 29 Smith & Wesson. Look down that barrel and see what it looks like after shooting all those powder coated bullets. First of all, you'll notice I didn't wipe down the outside of the revolver, so you can see the powder residue there on the cylinder and this kind of thing. It's not bad, it's just powder residue. There's no sign of color from the powder coat, and there's no sign of any leading. Plus, this gun functioned perfectly for the whole 50 rounds. This, of course, is Maggie, but we're not talking about Maggie here. That's Clyde back there checking out what's happening, but let's go ahead and look down that barrel. We'll just get Clyde out of the way here, and he's... Now, Clyde is none other than the brute of the Ruger Super Red Hawk revolver. Happens to come in 44 Magnum, 454 Casull, and 480 Ruger, in case you want to have more punishment on either end. Now, where was I? Oh, of course, the barrel of the Model 29 Smith & Wesson. Here we go. So this is what is left over in the barrel after shooting powder coated bullets. Now let's show you this way. You see there's some powder fouling residue, but there's no sign of any blue or candy raspberry or any kind of color in there. A couple of particles of powder fouling, but definitely no streaks of lead. That's what we want to see. Now, as for the cylinder throats, you see the normal look of powder fouling in there, but when you look at the chamber throats right there, look at each one, you don't see any streaks of lead. A little bit of fouling on that one, nothing in that one, nothing in that one. So you see it looks pretty clear. We got a lot of powder fouling on the outside, the front surface of the cylinder, and that's normal. So that's not too bad, and that's what you can expect when you shoot powder coated bullets. You won't see a lot of badness. Now here's another good way to look at things, and that is check it out like this, because if you see streaks of lead in there, that's a problem. Get that in focus. Now you can avoid some streaks, but are those streaks of powder fouling? I don't think that's lead, and it'll clean up really easily, whatever that is. And that's the whole idea. Okay, let's check out Clyde. Now Clyde, we didn't wipe this off either, and Clyde had it easy. He only shot 8 rounds of the full 44 Keith loads, 17.5 grains of 2400 powder. That's the Keith load. He shot 8 rounds, so he had it easy. That's all he shot, but that was a vermilion powder coat. So let's go ahead and open him. And by the way, he just functions perfectly, no problem. The blasting in the front of the cylinder wasn't even that bad. That'll clean right up. But looking at the inside of the cylinders, not bad. That's going to clean up really easy. But he only fired 8 rounds once again. Let's look down the barrel and see what Clyde's got down there. Yep, little specks of powder fouling, but nothing major. Let's go ahead like this. There you go. Gotta admit, that doesn't look too bad. It's just little specks of powder fouling in there. 2400 powder probably. Yeah, well, that was what it was. 17.5 grain to 2400 powder. But that'll clean up real easy. There's nothing, there's no sign of leading, no sign of powder fouling, no sign of powder coating, that is. So I'm not going to show you after I clean because it's just going to look perfect after I clean these. But there you go. When we shoot powder coated bullets, the whole idea, whether we're shooting revolvers or auto pistols, this is what the barrels are going to look like. Now, if you don't get that, it's possible that you have some other problems with the bullets. Maybe the powder coating isn't bonded on there or something of that nature. Now, if you're getting leading with powder coated bullets, it's still possible that your bullets are too small for your gun. Check out the No Barrel Leading playlist for more information about that. Another possible cause is if your barrel is rough. If you got a rough barrel, it may be hard to keep from leading no matter what kind of cast bullet you use, powder coated or not. Bye for now.